What is up, guys? So I figured it was about time that I need to make my first impressions video on this game. And that's the first thing I want to point out is this is a first impressions. All this stuff you hear people already judging the game, they were doing that in the beta. Like, sure, judge the game, but don't make your official. There's so many people who have decided how they feel about this game already. Okay, this is literally what 11, 12 days in an Infinity Ward game. These people clearly are inexperienced on Infinity Ward games. They don't release their games finished. I get that they should. They've had 3 years. It's ridiculous. I'm upset about it too. But it's not finished. This game is gonna have a lot of shit added to it. I'm really disappointed they still don't have leaderboards. I imagine they'll be adding them this weekend. I don't know. Trust me, I'm furious about that. I've gotten like 16,000 kills in this game. All that goes to waste. I have like 720 wins wasted. I mean, and if it's not wasted and they do count that towards the leaderboards, I'm still upset about that because I've been playing a mixture of game modes and didn't know, oh, I should be grinding for rank. So that's just terrible. It's unreal that they didn't have stats, leaderboards when the game first came out. A mute all button, that's still not in the game. Trust me, I'm furious about a lot of things in this game too, guys. But overall, I think the game's good. I like the guns. The guns are fun. Variants are going to be a problem, of course. Pay to win is just killing the game. There's a lot of very annoying variants. I hear like Type 2 or a Kimbo shotgun when they give it. I don't even want to get into that. But I like the guns. I like the maps. There's only one map I don't like in this game is Grounded. Mayday, I feel like plays like Warhawk with the window wars and the whole middle ground that it's not rusher friendly. But there's a lot of great maps in this game. Throwback is one of the best Call of Duty maps that I think we've seen in years. Throwback is an amazing map for any game mode. And I mean, that map alone just goes to show they kind of knew what they were doing with the maps this year. There's no siege type maps. There's no Stonehaven type maps. If y'all play Ghost, you know what I'm talking about. I didn't really have to play those, but those were. I mean, Siege was like probably the worst Call of Duty map ever made. So overall, I'm happy with the maps. Now, let's talk about connection. I don't think it is as good as Ghost. I mean, we all, pretty much everyone, even the people who hate Ghost, know it had the best hit detection and the best connection. I think that's why a lot of people who struggle with those two things like the game. It is literally the best. When you're talking about hit detection, connection, Ghost set the standard for that. And I feel like they dropped off in this game. It might be the movement, it might be whatever, but that's a bit disappointing. The connection gets a little spotty, the hit detection gets a little spotty, but it's not bad. It's way better than BO3. My number one complaint on that subject is I've seen countless players on 1 and 2 bar pings who have a brolic advantage. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about if you play this game. I mean, there is no question. And it was like that in BO3 and AW. But especially this game, there is no question. Right at this moment, the lag comp is brolic, man. When you see a player on a 1 or 2 bar skipping through the air, good luck. Good luck. I have such a hard time outgunning those players. It's a huge problem. Matter of fact, just last night, I was playing with a 1 bar player who won a game on me in gun game. Bro, in my own game mode, some 1 bar 2 KD player won a game on me and was a constant problem all the other games. So that's insane. That needs to be fixed. I'm extremely disappointed in how they're not having some common sense in how many players need to be in gun game. They went from 8 in the beta. They decided it wasn't enough for the big maps they were adding in, and they were correct. It wasn't. Then they went to 12. They eventually decided that was too much, and they're correct. It was. So what would you think they would do next? I could talk to a 3-year-old, and they would say 10 players. They went back to 8. Blow my fucking mind, dude. Like, what? What? Is 10 just a terrible number? 10, I tell you why. They might have to do some extra coding or something, and they're just being lazy. Because 10's never really been done in any game mode that I can think of. But it doesn't matter. In gun game or free-for-all, it could be 9 or 11. So I'm super disappointed about that. But again, I like the guns. I like the maps. The connection's better than BO3 and AW. I don't know why so many people are just bashing this game. I really don't. Like, there's a lot of things I'm very frustrated with, but I don't think it's that bad. I'm going to go full screen here with the face cam since the gameplay just cut off. That was a 30-0 free-for-all, by the way.